Good morning, good morning. Hey, Dr. G here from Ultra Vita Health in the forest. Let me just show you how beautiful it is here. And check out the birds. Yeah. Yeah, you can hear the birds in the forest. So you might say, wow, such a title for a live video and you're doing it with Alice next to you. So, yeah, what's the problem with that? You know,
Title?
Alice doesn't know the title. So, the title of the live video is ending a relationship in the right way is the only way forward. And yeah, did we ever speak about ending our relationship? We didn't speak about ending it, but we're happy to plan ahead if that's happening, to do it in a certain way. And the best way from my point of view is after you've taken responsibility 100% of what's happening in that relationship and you tried to fix it until the last minute. And you've utilized all the resources, coaches, mentors, trainers, counselors, and, going deep to the roots of how this relationship has started and seeing exactly what can be done. Because if you do it in any other way and you don't take the learnings and you don't, because what you're going to do, if you try, if you give your best, if you take 100% responsibility on it, you will see the things you could have fixed, and not in the relationship. People get it so wrong. You don't fix things in a relationship, you fix things with yourself, because a relationship never breaks up because of the two people, not colliding together, not coming together in the, in the best way, like matching puzzle pieces. It's happening because every single individual in the relationship is suffering in an area or another. So, by going deep and analyzing what's happening, you will realize what you have to fix in yourself in order to make that relationship work. And look, if that doesn't sort the problem, at least you can take the learnings from that and utilize them into the next relationship. And that way, every single time you have a new relationship, you're going to be this new and enhanced person who knows much better. Morning. Who knows much better how to deal with everything that comes into the way of that relationship. If I'm making sense here, just give me a thumbs up. I see so many people breaking up, and they break up just because they didn't want to face the problem they had themselves. And the easiest way to get out of it was to give up. And this is wrong, because if you give up before you fight, before you try to look into yourself, you're taking zero learnings into the next one. And guess what's going to happen? You're going to repeat the same behavior in the next relationship and you're going to fail again. And it hurts. And it creates this neural pathways in your head by saying, oh, this is happening to me all the time. Why is this happening to me all the time? Because you're not fixing anything from the previous relationship. So, and the other mistake I see in relationships. Morning, Rachel. Morning, Neil. The other thing I see in relationships, I see people thinking that relationship is something of a 50-50 type. Like, I'll come with half, you come with half, we'll make a whole. No. This is wrong. Leaning on other people to fulfill your needs is wrong. Leaning on other people to fulfill your human needs is wrong. Because you gotta lean on yourself first. And if you lean on yourself first and you have this really good relationship with yourself, then the relationship you're going to have with another person is going to be close to perfect. You got to be happy with who you are. You don't have to need anything from the other person. You just have to, in a relationship, in a relationship, honest giving is the one that keeps the relationship. Not needy. No, I need you to do that for me. I need you to be there for me. No.
And giving
is the other person giving you unconditionally that thing that you don't even need. That's the secret of relationship. Alice,
giving.
Wait, have the phone.
No. I just wanted to add,
yeah.
Or giving, in order to receive, I'm offering you today a coffee. I made you today a coffee, but I'm expecting you to cook breakfast or whatever. No, it's just giving. It's just giving out of, because you're giving love to the person that you love. And that's what I wanted to add to what you're saying.
Thank you, Alice. Thank you. So yeah, so giving to somebody something because you want to. And can you imagine if both people in the relationship do the same thing all the time? How wonderful would that be? Da-na-na-na-na, feels like this one. So think about it. if you're just ended 2 or 3 relationships in the last 2 or 3 years and you haven't fixed anything in you as a result of that, and all you've done was just pointing fingers and blaming and justifying, you haven't learned anything. So there's nothing wrong with you. We all tend to do that, okay? I'm here to help you, fix your thinking and give you a different idea and a different perspective on life and how it should be run. And it's not just from me. This is the word of experts, and this is the word of people I'm studying and I'm listening to and I'm looking at. Because look, our relationship is not perfect, far from being perfect, but we are acknowledging that and we are working on it, and we are working every single day and every single week. And the other requisite of a healthy relationship is people in a relationship helping the other person to grow. I think this is one of the most important things you can have in a relationship. If you, my life partner, my soulmate, if you're not helping me grow every single day, what's the point of all that? Because we all need to grow. Growth is one of the 6 human needs, and it needs to be fulfilled daily, weekly, monthly, depending on what the priority is right now. So if you're not helping me grow, if you're not helping me thrive, if you're not helping me, if you're just every single day just pointing my defects, and there's no encouragement, and there's no appreciation, and there's no working together towards the common goal, that relationship is going to fail miserably. And trust me, what's the point going through life in a sub-mediocre relationship where you're just maintaining it on a floating line, we're just surviving now and all that? When I hear all that, why? When you could have the perfect relationship, and it could be, finding your soulmate, and you can work. Look, I have a thing I said, and I say it to lots of people. If 2 people in a relationship, no matter the age, no matter the background or anything, if each and every one of the individuals in that relationship take 100% responsibility on themselves and on the relationship, it is absolutely impossible to fail. That relationship is impossible to fail. If those 2 people listen to each other carefully, if they listen to hear, not to listen to respond, if they work together towards the common goal, if they give unconditional love every single day without wanting to receive anything, then that's a good relationship, and that's always going to work. But hey, if you're just hiding after pretexts, and you say, it's not my fault, not my responsibility, and it's not washing the dishes, and so on and so forth, and you're just blaming and justifying and all that, very difficult to keep a relationship. Very, very difficult. So, and it all stems down to the lack of responsibility. That's it. Guys, take responsibility. And ladies, I'm just saying, guys, to everyone, take responsibility. Take 100% responsibility on a certain aspect of your relationship. Don't just wait for other people to do stuff for you. Don't just wait. You do it. You take responsibility, and you lead by example. And if you do take responsibility on a certain aspect of your relationship, trust me, the other one is going to come, because inherently we have a desire to help the person next to us. But if it's educed in the right way, if it's not educed in the right way, then you're going to end up just saying, no, I don't want to, because he hasn't washed the dishes. Why should I cook him pizza? No, I don't want to do that. Just take responsibility. Take responsibility in everything you do. Okay, I hope this helps. Alice, would you like to add anything else?
No, I'm alright.
Alice is alright now. She's thinking about every single thing I said. About every single thing I said, and she said, yeah, but you're saying that, but you're not doing that. Are you? No?
No.
Okay, good. Not too much voice left there. So, yeah, guys, love is in the air. It's up to you to catch it. It's up to you to embrace it. It's up to you to utilize it in the right way. And, just be good friends with your soulmate. Be good friends. Work together, share a few things, learn how to grow, appreciate them for everything they do, and you should be absolutely fine. Because remember, I want to finish on a good note. Remember, with every single relationship you've had, when you've met, the first 2 or 3 weeks, the first 2 or 3 months, it was wonderful. It was like amazing, this amazing dream you've had, and you were showing pictures of the loved one to everyone. You were saying he's such a good guy, she's such a good girl, and you were praising them to your family, to your friends, to everyone. And then 2 or 3 years later, that's all gone. And it's all gone because of one thing. Because you keep expecting your entitlement to be fulfilled instead of taking responsibility. So I dare you, take responsibility of your relationships, and you will be showing that picture, you know, even 24 years after. Yeah, we've been together for 24 years. I'm still showing pictures of Alice to other people. I say, oh, she's my wife. A nice girl, very nice girl, very good girl, amazing girl. I keep saying that after 24 years, you know, every single day, every single week, and yeah, it's all good. So I hope you can learn something from this. Give me a bit of a thumbs up, tag somebody in this video, please, in this tribe, if you know, and if you know anyone that needs any help with aspects of their lives, just bring them into this group, just invite them, send them a link, you know, tell them about the group, ask them to search it, they can join for free, you know, there's nothing involved, they can just join. So it would be really nice to have as many people here, and imagine if you surround yourself with your friends and your families and everybody gets such learnings like you've got this morning, everything around you is going to transform, and everything around you is going to be better. So yeah, get some people into this group. Let's see this happening. It would be a shame for you not to share with them such words of wisdom, I think, anyway. I'll wait for your comments to see what you think about what I just said. Onwards and upwards, the Ultra Vita way, Mission Health, is here to help you, to support you, to empower you in regaining control of your life. Cheers and have a wonderful week.